Jeff Radebe has testified at the inquest of former ANC President Albert Luthuli. Radebe recounted pivotal moments of Luthuli's term with a look at what Oliver Tambo and Nelson Mandela also achieved during the time. Radebe's testimony is a detailed history lesson and timeline that lends to a deeper understanding of how instrumental Luthuli was to the ANC and uMkhonto weSizwe, along with why he would be targeted and ultimately murdered, as the state alleges.
Meantime, Deputy President Tambo was preparing many cadres for military training, and when the 1st Battalion had completed its course, it was named the Luthuli Detachment. This was in recognition of its association with the ANC and its president, Chief Albert Luthuli.
Well, SABC News senior reporter uMkhonto is following the inquest and joins us now from Pietermaritzburg. Tell me, what has this morning been like? It must have been quite emotional at times.
Well, I must say, as you said there in your introduction, very, very important day for the ANC. And I'd say that having spoken to ANC leaders ahead of this inquest, they've spoken about how they've waited for 57 years for this moment. And today, Jeff Radebe, who's the ANC convener here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, finally being able to get a chance to give or to paint that historical context of the life and times of Chief Albert Luthuli. Of course, as you said, they're giving a very detailed timeline of those times during which Chief Albert Luthuli was elected and led the African National Congress. Of course, let me just quickly step out of shot now, just for our viewers to get a sense of what is happening now. We are just outside the court building where the members of the ANC that have come from across the province have gathered, of course, in support of the family, but also to hear this very, very crucial and important testimony by ANC leader Jeff Radebe, who has really as I said, given the court historical context of the time in which Chief Albert Luthuli, when he joined and served at the ANC, of course, we know that he was elected as President General of the ANC in 1952, and thereafter led the ANC during the height of the resistance against the apartheid government. Jeff Radebe, in his testimony, telling the court that Luthuli's influence and popularity was viewed as a danger by the apartheid government, resulting in his death. In his statement, in his opening statement, in fact, he said, in his affidavit, I beg your pardon, in fact, he said that no one in the ANC has ever believed the fictional story that Chief Luthuli died in an accident. Of course, he also telling the court and describing Chief Albert Luthuli as a dynamic and effective leader of the ANC who changed the ANC forever. Also notably, his testimony also included the fact that Chief Albert Luthuli led the ANC during the Defiance campaign, and also it was under the leadership of Chief Luthuli that the ANC then formed its military wing, uMkhonto weSizwe. So this was, as I was saying there, Julian, important day for the ANC, where they've been able to sort of give the court an understanding or better understanding of the role that Chief Albert Luthuli played as a member and leader of the ANC, of course, as the NPA sort of lays out what it believes is the truth behind the actual death of Chief Albert Luthuli. And the ANC from the onset have always said that they do not believe the version or the findings of that first inquest in 1967 that found that Chief Albert Luthuli had been, that died by accident after being struck by a goods train in Gradville in KwaZulu-Natal.